Hey guys, we're here today for another round three wrap up. We're here with Paddy. So how'd you go this week, Paddy?
Yeah, not my best week. I ranked round four rank was 22,000 and only scored 840.
Yeah, wow. But
But
you're in
yeah,
our private group, and what are your thoughts on the private group overall? Do you think it's helping you very much?
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, like my overall rank is 3,000 now. Last year was about 20,000, so pretty happy so far. Good investment.
Yeah, it's good, mate. And yeah, so let's get into it. So you see the Storm beat the Panthers here, and I think the key
Yeah,
takeaway from this game was the five from Nathan Cleary. Now with Cleary losing 101K for the season and that 779K with probably a higher break even, is he one that you are looking to sell next week, this week with him missing next week, or is it just one that you, because he's a proven gun, you hold him and hope that he's going to make his money back?
yeah. So me personally, this week I'm trading Cleary and I'm bringing in Jaden Campbell for him because that high break even he'll keep going down and maybe bring him back later on.
Yeah, I mean,
Missing a few weeks.
yeah, Nathan's always been one that starts the season off slowly. And for me, I think I'd maybe look to sell him if you need to bring in a Payne Haas. But other than that, I think Nathan, you could go either way. But for me, I'm holding him. I just think he's a proven gun, and it's kind of a waste of a trade having to sell Nathan and bring him back in. But I do think there's arguments for both ways. And yeah, so you see Isaiah Yo bounce back with a 60 there.
Yeah.
You think Isaiah is just a clear hold now, down 67K, but I think it's just one that showed what he can do. And without Cleary, he should have to step up again this week. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. That 30 point was just a one off. I think he'll bounce back and hopefully average 60. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it was a bad game for
definitely
Panthers
keep.
all over that game, but not
Yeah,
much very relevant. A lot of low scores in this game here with someone that I'm quite interested in, Ellie Katoa, going for a 47 with a try there. I do think Ellie is quite a good pod to look at on the edge, but for me right now, I don't really have him as a keeper on the edge. Do you think that
nah,
he's one player to target?
I wouldn't be targeting him. 47 points with a try and his base stats not looking that great. Would steer clear for now
Yeah,
at that price too.
especially with Hughes out for 2, 3 weeks there. I think it does affect Ellie considering that Hughes is so influential on his scoring there. But
Yeah, yeah.
Isaac Tungo averaging 30 for me, a guy that's sitting in my team. I have decided to move him on as I think I need to get him Payne Haas this week. Do you think Tungo's
Definitely.
one that you could almost hold with a 41 there, or he's just not playing amazing? Two tries there and still only managed to get a 41. What would you do with Tungo if you're an owner?
If I owned him, I would probably be keeping him. He's not too expensive, won't lose too much more value. And yeah, his base stats aren't great, but he can get those attacking plays.
Yeah,
So
especially
would hold him.
next to Nathan Cleary. I think he's very good player to hold and will probably go well in the back end of the season there. Um, a very interesting player now is Harry Grant. Already lost 50K there. Just not tackling, like six missed tackles there for him. So he scores all right if he doesn't miss those six tackles. Do you think Harry is one that you hold now if Connor Watson going down for a week? Or do you think you try to move him on and start Peter Mamazoulis as your hooker and look to upgrade elsewhere with Harry not scoring very well at all?
Yeah, I'd be moving him on. You know, he's had two scores, 39 and 40. It's not great for someone, that you pay 700K for. Move him on to Peter. Definitely a
Yeah,
better option.
definitely, I think that you could use his money to upgrade elsewhere if you need to get a house, who I think is close to a must-have this week, and
Oh, definitely.
that, but yeah, he's just not playing well at all. And a
No.
guy that I brought in last week, but I have a lot more interest in this week is Ryan Papenhuyzen. Got a try there, but for me, I think it's just Papenhuyzen now goal kicking with Meany being out for 4 to 6 weeks there. I do
Yeah,
think it improves Papenhuyzen's base, especially on what is a very
I'll
good
definitely.
Storm team. Do you have any interest in Ryan this week?
No, I won't be bringing him in, but I could definitely see why you would. So he is a buy for me. Yeah, good
Yeah, I
player.
mean, he's absolutely killed it this year, but he had pretty much every single attacking stat you could ask for and only put up a 36 there. So I
Yeah,
think there's arguments for both way there. Jack Cole had a lot of negatives there, but with Cleary out, I think Cole's one you can play this week and keep holding until Cleary's back or he's maxed in value there. Do you think he'll be looking to play Jack Cole this week?
yeah, 100%. Yeah, he played halfback. I'm pretty sure when Cleary went off, and he got a few kick meters and stuff. He he could average 40, 50 when Cleary's out. So definitely keep him.
Yeah, it's only for the 1 week there, but I do think Cole
Yeah,
can probably get to 400K. Like if he can get a 50 this week, lower break even, it's just one that you kind of plug away and hope he can score quite well there.
definitely.
Um, Cam Munster, 3 try assists, but for me, it's just a lot of negatives there with,
Yeah,
I think a negative 20 there. Do you think I would be holding Cam just with Munster going out? Does he have to do, it's not Munster, with Hughes getting injured? Do you think he'll have to do more next week, or is he one that you're looking to
100%.
sell?
Yeah, he'll do a fair bit more kicking and just bigger role in the team would be keeping, but wouldn't be rushing to buy him either.
Yeah. Are you do you own Munster?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, either. I just think yeah, 3 try assists there. He looks to be playing all right, and this is Cam Munster fashion. Goes low, low, then he'll crank out an 80 next week there.
Exactly, 100%. Yeah.
You see Jack Howe kind of fell back to the pack there, and with the 25, I didn't think Jack
Yeah,
was a buy to start with. Do you think that Jack's one you hold, but definitely don't buy?
I'd definitely hold him 100%. I'd wait 1 or 2 more weeks, see how he goes, and maybe bring him in because he is cheap and center's a hard position to fill this year. So never know. Could be a good pickup later on.
Yeah, I don't think you can really tell much from this one game, as the highest score was 63 from a winger, and there's not really much not much fantasy relevance in this game with most of the good players going low there. But yeah, let's get on to the next game, which was the Roosters versus the Warriors. And I had more Nafua White, who was in my team. I started with him from round one, and now with that good score there of 69, should have a low break even. And do you think he's one that you kind of just hold until he stopped making money?
Hold
With
him.
now Lindsay and Spencer Lenu back, his minutes could see a decrease there.
His minutes will probably drop, but there's still a lot of money to be made with a low break even this week. So would be holding.
Yeah, he could be one that you kind of milk to 600K there. And
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
he's average 55 to start the season. So yeah, I think he is monstrous. A lot of a hold there.
Yeah.
Chad Townsend put up to 42 tackles there. Do you have
Yeah.
any interest in Chad as a pod option?
No, I will not be bringing him in. He's not getting 42 tackles a week, but he had a good game, so fair enough.
Yeah, he played very well, but it's just one you kind of ignore. Sua
Yeah.
Wong seems to have that starting spot there with him tackling really well, low break even now, averaging 50. Do you think he's one that you could bring in on the edge to replace the Dylan Lucas or something like that?
Yeah, definitely could bring him in, but you won't be getting scores like 57 every week. Like, he's not getting 54 tackles every week, but, could see a mid 40s and make a bit of money.
Yeah, I mean, definitely one that you could look to bring in now with that lower break even, and Dylan Lucas being out for an extended period of time. If you're looking for a cheaper edge to get the Payne Haas, otherwise, Sua is a very good option there. Um,
Yep.
James Tedesco is probably a gun wing fullback there, having to really do a lot for this Roosters team to step up. Do you have any interest in James Tedesco at all?
No, no interest. Like, he can be a bit inconsistent. He got a few low scores. He got a low score at the start of the season, so he could still lose a bit of money, but maybe later on in the season, bring him in is definitely a good shout,
Yeah,
but
well,
not now.
we all know what James can do, and if he can get down to 600K, he will become a screaming buy there. But for now, I think it's one you kind of just avoid, as I think there's a lot more wing fullback options you could really go with.
Definitely, yeah.
Um, yeah, Wade Egan goes back to another big score. Would you have any temptation of trading out Harry Grant to a Wade Egan? 51
Yeah,
score, average of 60 now, just playing unreal footy.
he's playing good, yeah, no doubt there. But for 650K, probably wouldn't bring him in. But I could definitely see why you would bring him in. So not a bad pick.
Yeah, very expensive for Wade, and he's of the nature of a player that likes to get a head knock and get injured there, which I think can screw your week, as we have seen with a couple of relevant
Yeah.
players getting head knocks there.
Yeah.
Where do you currently sit with Fisher Harris? 51 now, average of 53. Do you think he's one that you hold and only sell if you're trying to get to a Payne Haas?
Well, yeah, I had Fish at the start of the season and I got rid of him after week one, but he's definitely a hold. He's had, I'm pretty sure, 3 scores 50 and above, so you'd be pretty happy.
Yeah, I think it's one that you hold, but if you need to get to Payne Haas, he's not one of the
So,
worst trades. Zach Docker Clay really only 1 week in this team, which he got bigger minutes because you saw Connor Watson go down, and yeah, I don't think there should be any interest in Zach Docker Clay at all. It's just a
no,
waste of trade.
100%.
You see Aaron Clark go low again. I don't think I'd be looking at him unless Dylan Walker was to go down. So Mitch Barnett
Yeah,
started the season off terribly. Again, are you in the
yeah,
average of 42? Do you think you sell him, just not getting the 80 minutes and not scoring tries that he did last
yeah, yeah.
year?
Yeah, if you have him, definitely sell him. Maybe see to bring him back later in the season when he loses a bit more value, but for now, sell.
Yeah, I would agree there. Mark, I'm not going to attempt to say his last name as I keep getting it wrong. But yeah, 34, the average of 35.3. Do you think it's one that you can kind of plot away with in your emergencies and maybe loop him? Or do you have some interest in buying him at a cheaper wing fullback price?
Yeah, look, I didn't buy him at the start of the season, but with Ponga's got the buy this week, I could see why you would buy him and pay him off the emergencies and make a bit of cash. So, so not a bad pick buying him there. Don't mind
Yeah,
it, but definitely hold.
it's not a terrible pickup. I'm in the dual position there, but I just don't see Mark making much more money there. It's kind of a waste of a trade. Um,
Definitely, yeah,
Sandon Smith, just one year hold. He's making money. He's playing well, and
yeah.
probably people probably have to play him this week with Cleary going down. But yeah, it's 1 year hold.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. He's got the goal kicking duties. He'll probably get mid 30s, hopefully 40s. So yeah, definitely hold him.
Yeah, and are you in the same breed of as Connor Watson as you are of Cleary? Are you going to sell him, or has he just started the season off way too well to sell him? And this was kind of an unlucky game where he probably gets a 55 to 60 if he doesn't get that head knock.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, would not be selling him. He's
Yeah,
played good footy to start the season.
by
Definitely,
far,
definitely a hold.
by far the best hooker to go with the start of the season, and
100%. Yeah.
that. So you see Rob Toyer with 13 negatives there, which look, he's got a very good base there, Rob. So I think you can
All
kind of
base. Yeah.
yeah, you can just kind of play Rob all season long and maybe not all season long, but you can just keep playing Rob and he'll keep making your money. And I think this is kind of his outlier game with an average of 41 now. Definitely hold. But do you have any interest in
Yeah,
buying
definitely.
if you don't already own him?
Oh, I've already got Rob Toyer. Yeah, but wouldn't be knocking the door down to buy him now. But definitely a hold. We know his base now is 24, so definitely hold him. He'll get one of those attacking games where he'll get 50s, 55. So definitely a hold for now.
Yeah, and I do think it was just a bad game for the Roosters. They were
It
playing
was.
in New Zealand where they were never going to score good there. So definitely one you hold and you probably play each week. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, so talk us through this. I didn't go off Haas as I was a bit worried that his minutes weren't really there. Got 71 minutes and scored that try at the end, which yeah, just kind of killed my week. But for me, Haas will be offloading the ball a lot more. And do you think Haas is a must-have this week?
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, very expensive, but you have to do it really. Captain him.
Yeah, especially with Cleary out, I think that he is the most clear captain option now. And
Yeah.
I do think Cleary to him is an easy pivot, but I'd be looking if you can bring in Haas another way and keep Cleary, your team's pretty much set for the rest of the season. The only thing
Oh
with
no, no.
Haas is if you are looking to take a risk, he will have origin duties earlier on, well, later on where he does drop cash. And I don't know how true this source is, but one of the Q Cup players said that Haas is definitely not playing this week and has gone for scans on his knee. If this is true and Haas is just out for this 1 week, you'd definitely be holding him, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's no point in selling him. It's a waste of a trade. Yeah, hold him.
Yeah, and I had one guy saying he was interested in Adam Reynolds. Average of 67 to start the season.
He's been
Do you
good.
think this is just kind of an outlier, 3 games from Adam, and he'll fall off, or is this what we can expect from Adam now with an improved Broncos team now?
Yeah, look, I had a bit of interest in Adam Reynolds this week as well, and I would consider buying him, but he is quite expensive. But I could see these scores happening all year, so it's a toss up. But yeah, playing well.
The only problem with Adam is he is known to get injured quite
Yeah,
frequently, which I think does screw you if you're buying him a top dollar at 700K there. You kind of don't want a player that has Adam's nature of getting injured.
yeah, definitely, yeah, because he can get injured all the time, so risky, but hold.
Yeah, you see,
Oh, yeah,
Jackson Purdy finally put up a good game there, 50 with a low break even now, getting that try and having 222 meters. Do you think this is an outlier and Jackson's kind of one you sit in your emergencies now that he's finally making money? Or is this a game
yeah,
where you can kind of rely on Purdue to score good points now for your starting team?
yeah. Definitely in the emergencies. Let him make a bit of cash, but he's not going to get a 90-meter breakaway try every week. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I wouldn't be looking to
wouldn't
buy him
no,
though.
but
Um,
keep him if you got him.
yeah, so Corey Pake's another really good game. Do you think Corey's just a hold, or are you a bit worried with those minutes there of 57?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't like the hooker rotation, so I wouldn't be rushing to buy him. But if you have him, you would hold him.
Yeah,
He's
definitely
playing
there.
well.
And Shimasaki gets the spot, so he's just one that you kind of hold all year long, or not all year long, but one you just hold until he stops making money, I feel.
Yeah, you got to check out TLT tomorrow with Stags looking to return. So don't know who gets the spot, but yeah, we'll see. But if you have him and he gets a spot, then hold him.
So talk us through your thoughts on Walsh right now. Made a lot of errors here with negative 20 there. He would have gone to 56, but do you think Walsh is a buy now at a lower price, or is he one that you kind of just wait for that big score, then look to buy? And are you holding him with you being an owner of him?
Yeah, Reece Walsh has hurt me the last 2 weeks, but if you have him, I don't see there's any point of you selling him at 570k. But if you don't have him, I wouldn't be buying him this week. Maybe wait, as you said, to a higher scoring week with a low break even and cash in.
Yeah,
But
because
I'll be holding.
he'll still have a break even of like 80-ish there, where he's still going to lose money even if because Walsh has never really historically scored over 80, has he?
No, he's averaged about a 45 in his career, I think, or something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, he did look a lot better this week than last week. He got more involved, so you never know.
So if you can pick Walsh up for 800 for 500k, that'd be an absolute snag there. So
Oh yeah,
I think it's
no
just
doubt.
one you kind of if you own him, you
Like,
cut your losses and hold.
yeah, I'd be holding him definitely.
Yeah, so I'm a Scott Drinkwater owner, and he's not really killing it for me there. But do you think you hold Scott Drinkwater? He has won the goal kicking there, and we all know what Drinky can do. He can put out a big score any given week. Where do you sit with Scott Drinkwater right now?
Yeah, look at 608k. I'd probably be looking to move him on because like last few weeks, he's got a try at the end of the game, which has just got him over the line. So haven't been too impressed so far.
Yeah, and the Cowboys playing really, really badly. Do you not see many attacking stats go his way for the rest of the season?
No, yeah, they've been really poor to start the season. So wouldn't be looking to buy. If you have them already, I could see why you hold, but I'd be looking to move them on.
Yeah, I think I'll be holding him this week just because I got more fires to put out of my team elsewhere. But
Yeah,
what do you where you currently sit with Kobe at Hefferington as he got 36 minutes there, averages of 33.3, where he hasn't made much money, but he's not losing money. Do you think that it's one you kind of sell now, considering he's not getting the minutes and not really putting out the scores we want for him and not making money?
definitely sell in that forward rotation because Paddy and Payne chew up those minutes. So we'd probably be looking to move them on.
Yeah, I do agree there. And one of the other guys, Jack Goweski, do you think you sell him 21 with a try? He has made 40k, just not getting minutes. So he got 32 minutes this week. I heard he was going to lose his starting spot. Do you think it's one that you sell now, or do you just hold because he's just so expensive? I'm so cheap.
So cheap, yeah. Just hold them. It's 290k. There's not many players that cheap that are getting good minutes, so or getting minutes. Sorry, so I'd be looking to hold them. But yeah, it's not great for him, isn't it?
Nah, not good at all. But yeah, I think that's about it for the Broncos game here. Let's go on the Sharks Rabbitohs game. And how good is Jamie Humphries?
Yeah, he's special, isn't he?
Yeah, 235k made already. Do you think that now at 585k, if you don't own Jamie, it's kind of you cut the bank, or is Jamie still one you look to buy?
Oh, definitely by Jamie. Yeah, 585k. He's produced 3 scores of 70 plus this season. You'd be stupid not to buy him.
Yeah, he's got the goal kicking, very good defender too. You see
Yeah,
45 tackles for 4 misses there, which is very good, and just a very good player. Like we saw what he did, exploded onto that line and scored that try there. So for
yeah.
me, Jamie's one I'm definitely looking to hold.
Oh, no
Or
doubt.
even buy probably.
Yeah.
Nico Hines, is he do you have an interest in him now? 60 average there, gone back to back 70s. Only thing for me is Nico and Trindle are kind of splitting the kicking, which means Nico's base isn't as high as it used to be, but it looks like he's playing quite well. Do you have any interest in Nico at all?
Yeah, I've actually bought him this week because they gave us this extra cash. But if they get rid of that, which they will, I won't be buying him.
Yeah, I think they will be getting rid of that extra cash. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, strange, but yeah.
Peter Mamazula, so you one happy? Are you happy to play him now? Average of 50, tackled his ass out on the weekend, got a 58. I do think that Peter is a very good option to play every week. He started the game off really really slowly and found his way. I'm
Yeah.
quite safe to say play Peter every week.
Oh yeah, put him on interchanges or when your hook is injured, like Watson this week, start him. Would
Yeah.
be playing him, yeah.
Um, Continuing down, Cam McInnes, average of 53. I think he's been doing a job, but I'd only be looking to I'd hold him if you own him, which I am one of them. But I'd only be looking to buy sell him if you're going to pay in Haas. I think he's the only reason.
Wouldn't be selling him. 53 average, 2.3% owners. You're pretty happy. You're not complaining.
Yeah, really only to paying Haas. That's the only way I'd be looking to sell him.
100%. Yeah.
Do you have any interest in Blake Brayley as a pod hooker for this week? 51.3 average, kind of went low this week, but we do know Blake is so consistent.
Yeah, he's been good to start the season. Um, Probably wouldn't be looking to buy him personally, but I could see why you would buy him with, the hookers not being the greatest this season. So yeah.
Yeah, and he's just very consistent. Like Blake just goes
Yeah.
40s and 50s. Like I think it's one that you kind of, it's an easy watch. Like he's going to get those 40s for you, but not a lot of attacking stats with Blake is there, which I think it means. And on a very good team, like he's never going to really score this well, will he, for the Sharks when they kind of destroy them this easily.
Yeah, he's a base stat player. Definitely.
Um, Not much else down here to talk about at all, is there? Nah, not really.
Not really.
Let's go on to this next game, which up the Tigers. Currently sitting
Yeah.
second on the ladder. We are there.
They're looking all
And
right, aren't
Herbie Farnworth, one that's just
they?
done this. Like we've always been a proven gun, but average is 62 early on. Do you think that Herbie can keep this and be a keeper center?
Yeah, he if you have him, you'd keep him. Like he gets a lot of offloads and tackle breaks, so I wouldn't really be looking to buy him though. But if you have him, you'd hold him. Pretty happy.
No interest in going Farnworth and going Lucas to Farnworth.
If I had Lucas, I'd be trading him to Furmore. But yeah, those centers can be a little bit inconsistent. So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
but yeah, Terrell May won that 782K now. He's an absolute freak. I think he's going to be close to his best captaincy option this week, probably behind Payne there. Would you still be looking to buy Terrell if you're not an owner of him?
yeah, I'd be buying him. Yeah, I think he's got 370 plus this year
Yeah.
as well. So he's getting good minutes. I think 65 minutes most games actually. And yeah, it's all base stats. And yeah, he's playing well. Would be holding him. Oh,
I'd definitely be holding him.
and buying him.
If I don't own
Oh,
him,
yeah.
I'd be looking to buy him down. And
Yeah.
a player that I was really big on all season. It's been up and down nature, but he finally does us some faith with a late try there. Alex Seyfarth got up 24K now. If that 56 lower break even, he's one that you kind of sell. You kind of hold. But do you have
Oh,
any interest in buying him now that he's gone that big score, or is it one that you kind of just
yeah.
say, "Oh, I've haven't really gone with him. You leave him through to the keeper now."
Oh yeah, I'd be. I have him personally, but I would be looking to buy him as well because 491K is still very cheap. So he's done. I think he's done a few good scores this season or two. So yeah, would be looking to keep and buy.
Yeah, and we know that he can average 50 out of 55 while playing on an edge, and he's a
Yeah,
very good player there. So for me, I think Alex is a very good option this week.
definitely. Yeah.
Um, Alex Twall, not really spoken by much, but an average of 51. He's going to keep making money. Do you have
Yeah, so
much
well.
interest in Alex Twall starting at that lock position?
I wouldn't be looking to buy him, but if you have him, hold him. He started the season very well. So yeah, interesting one.
Yeah, very interesting there. Galvin Lowe. Do you have much interest in Galvin at all this week with Cleary going down?
No, no, I wouldn't be bringing in Galvin, but I could see why you would bring him in. He does get a fair few offloads in the game, and yeah, but when he's playing off of the way, he doesn't get that many, attacking stats like last season.
Yeah. And Tom Gilbert now with a 40 there. Do you have any worries over Tom? Played 80 minutes, clocked out a 40, or do you reckon it was just not really his game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was playing on the edge for a fair bit,
Yeah,
wasn't
he
it?
was.
Yeah. Look, I mean, 40 points playing the edge, you'd take it, but wouldn't be looking to buy him actually. But if you have him, hold him until he caps out his cash.
Yeah, he should get to 600, maybe 650k, and then you can probably look to move him on from
Move him
there.
on.
But for now, he's one to hold.
Yeah,
Stafford Toa put up a good game there again, 33, made 42k. Do you still think he's cheap enough to put in your centers and kind of buy this week, or is it one that you kind of had to buy him last week now that he's already made 42k?
yeah, had to buy him last week. I wasn't that impressed with him actually because two tries just really boosted his score up this week. So I don't know, but actually I can see why you would buy him. But yeah, pretty happy with the 33, I guess.
Yeah, you take that for someone of his price. And what
Yeah.
to do with Jerome Luai? Average of 34. He's been stinking it up, not doing what people thought he would do. No attacking stats there. Do you think Jerome is now a sell?
Oh yeah, it's 540k. Probably just keep him, hold him, but wouldn't be buying him. Let him lose more cash.
Yeah, I wouldn't be buying. I'd even have an argument to sell. I think there's so many
Yeah,
fires to put out this week, though, that people probably have to kind of hold him, to be honest, there.
yeah,
Jack Bird, again, he got the minutes, but just nothing for Jack Bird. And I think if you own him, it's probably time to try sell him on.
yeah. Move him on. Yeah, better place to pick.
Yeah, not much else there. Hamaso going low. Not really an option, is he?
No, wouldn't be bringing him in.
Nah, not at all there. So you see this Knights Titans game, Titans with a massive win there. And talk us through Jaden Campbell, gone for an 81 there, but did all the kicking there, tackled well, got that try, his goal kicking. Do you think he is close to a must have in that wing fullback position?
Yep, I'm bringing him this week for Nathan. Don't know if it's the smartest play, but yeah, he was very good, wasn't he?
Yeah, I do think that if you can solidify your wing fullbacks early on, like everyone owns Ponga, and if you can get in Jaden Campbell, that's kind of two keepers there that you don't really have to touch. The only
Yeah,
problem for Jaden is he could be a smoky for the Origin team, which you might have to sell him earlier on. But for now, I do think Jaden is a very good option.
no, I don't think he'll make the Origin team, but yeah,
And Thomas Kent, who he really can't he? 76 there, tackled his ass off, and I think with Dylan Lucas going down, he could be a very interesting option now.
yeah.
Goal break even, tackled well. Do you think next week when their buys finish, you'll have interest in him?
I'd probably look to bring him in because I think Lucas is out for 6 weeks,
Yeah,
so he'll make good cash. Actually, he could go to 600k ish, maybe more.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. I think it's one that I'd kind of look to bring in next week if with Dylan Lucas being out there.
yeah.
Um,
Pod two.
yeah, Fletcher Sharp averages 61.7. Do you think he's going to keep this up at 5'8"? And would you look to buy him as a gun wing fullback next week?
Yeah, I was gonna buy him last week, but they had to buy this week, so didn't bring him in. But he's been great, hasn't he?
Yeah, been killing it.
Not this week, but the week after, I would look to buy him. Actually, yeah,
Yeah, he's playing incredible.
yeah,
And
he's been good.
Bo Thermal's probably going to be a keeper all season long. Do you think it's just a straight swap, Lucas to Thermal?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
he looks
definitely.
real good. Good try
He's
there.
been
And
good.
yeah.
But that,
Um,
that, that try did boost it a fair bit, so yeah,
yeah,
would buy, yeah.
you know he can score those tries there. Phoenix Crosland, another good game. He could be an interesting hooker, a cheaper hooker option. Average of 40 now, will make money. Do you have an interest in Phoenix at all?
Well, I don't see why you'd buy him because you got Peter Mamuelas who's doing the same job, so wouldn't be looking to buy Phoenix.
Yeah. He's missing a lot of tackles there, though. So if they kind of get
Yeah,
destroyed in the game, you see, like if you get rid of those turnover tackles, he kind of goes low there, doesn't he, Phoenix?
yeah, definitely, yeah,
Dave Fafita's one to keep an eye out. If he can get a starting spot anytime soon on that edge at
oh,
689k, you assume he has another high break even this week where he could go down to 650k. And if he can get a starting spot anytime soon, you do have to keep in mind he did just come off an ankle injury there. So he could be a very sneaky buy in a couple of weeks. Is he on your watch
yeah,
list?
yeah, definitely, yeah. He could drop to about 600k. Really, his break even's high this week. Losing money quick. He's not getting the starting role, so yeah, look to buy him actually in the coming weeks. Obviously not this week though.
Yeah, definitely. Tino, Gann gone low. I don't really, or not Gann, but I don't really think he was a buy. That game was kind of inflated by a try there, which saw him average 57. So Tino's one you kind of just avoid.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't bring him in now, but maybe later on in the season when he gets his minutes.
Yeah, so just a bad game for Ponga and Greg Marzou, and wouldn't have much worry in either of them at all.
Wouldn't be selling either. No, they got the bye this week, but Ponga was kept quiet. Marju didn't really do too much, really, didn't he?
Yeah, kind
So
of an unponga like game with the four errors there, but I mean,
yeah,
Ponga very easily could have had a couple more try assists that got disallowed or uh, passes that weren't very good from him there.
yeah, definitely wouldn't sell Ponga. He's been great to start the season, but yeah.
And what to do with AJ Brimson? Already lost 36K, average of 22.5, seven missed tackles there, which was my worry with AJ. Do you think he's one you'd sell now?
I mean, there's not. Oh, it's a weird one, isn't it? I probably wouldn't sell him, but wouldn't buy him either. Just hold for now.
Yeah, I mean, he is averaging 22.5. I do think there is a reason you can sell him, but problem is there's not many really good wing fullbacks kind of killing it this year, is there?
Not at that price, no.
Yeah. So the doggies get the better of the Eels here, and Jermaine Hopgood, he's one that he's going to be a season-long keeper. Do you just hold him all year long? And if you do want to anti-pod Payne Haas, would you look to buy him at lock?
Oh, yeah, but you really need the money for paying Haas, don't you? Wouldn't
Yeah,
mean if you have him, hold him. You'd wait another 1 or 2 weeks, see if he makes any more. Gets any more big scores, and maybe bring him later on. But it's a weird one, isn't it?
yeah, it's weird. Um, Jacob Preston, 59 there. I think he's just one to hold.
Yeah, yeah, definitely hold him. He's started right, average of 51. Can't complain. Played
Toby
well.
Sexton did all the kicking, 1,027 meters is crazy, but I wouldn't be
Oh,
buying him with Matt Burton coming back in about 2 weeks.
yeah, wouldn't be buying him. Is how long's Burden out for?
I think he's back in 2 weeks.
Back in 2 weeks. Yeah, wouldn't buy him. But yeah, didn't know he got those kicking meters.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Jack Williams was a pod we had early on, and he's been killing it. 47 average there. He's
yeah,
looks to be good here. Played big minutes there. So for me, I do think Jack is a very good option this week.
yeah. You could see him as a buy this week. Yeah, only 1.5% owned. He's playing well, so yeah, look to buy if you can.
Yeah, same with Josh Curran. Got back to the 80-minute role there on the starting edge. Do you know when Kickow is due back?
Was it 6 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks?
Yeah, so about round seven.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Not certain, but yeah. 49 points, 80 minutes. Not great, not terrible, yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah, probably wouldn't look to buy with Payne Haas being the priority this week. So
yeah,
yeah, but you could see there's a reason why you would buy him. So yeah, look to see how he goes.
yeah, definitely. And I don't know how to say this guy's name, Kaya Toga, but he had a good game. Started edge for the Eels. 38 and 67 minutes came with a HIA. If he plays 80 at that price, I do think he is a very good downgrade from other people to bring in a Payne Haas if you need. Do you have
Yeah,
interest in him if he can get that second row starting spot for the Eels this week?
yeah, definitely, yeah. 38 points in 67 minutes is not bad for an edge. So at 279K, definitely a buy if you can.
Yeah, and I'm on the thing that you hold on. I think they will be better when Mitch Moses comes back there. He's doing all right, like he's plottering along, getting 30s there. And he's a very good player, isn't he? When he just needs those attacking stats, doesn't he?
Yeah, just his attacking stacks, and he could get 50, 55.
Yeah. If this team could start playing better, Dylan Brown would be a very interesting option at 566K there.
Yeah, and a high break even too. So you
Yeah.
can look for bringing later on, but stay clear for now. I'd say playing poor.
Jordan Samarani kind of went back to a low game there at 26 points. Do you have any interest in him at his price, or the Eels just playing too bad?
Yeah, there's not many attacking stats coming his way, so look to steer clear of him. But if you need a centre, could see why you'd buy him. But yeah, steer clear for
But
now.
yeah, if you need a centre this week, I'd go with Tonga if he does listed to start on that edge there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And the last game of the round, Ruben Garrick, 4 tries there. It was his day. Do you think now that if you weren't to own Ruben Garrick, you look to buy him with that really good game, and he'll be a keeper in a centre wing fullback position, goal kicking
Yeah,
too?
it should be. Yeah, not because with Ponga being out this week, look to bring a weak fullback for trade. It's not a bad option, Garrick, isn't it? Low break even will make money no matter what. So
Yeah,
yeah, could
definitely. He's been
yeah,
a
it
proven
is.
gun for Yonks too.
Yeah, it is quite expensive though, 650k, but yeah, not a bad option.
Yeah, Hudson Young, for an average of 60, he's been a very good player, but top dollar for me, I don't really think I can justify it when you've got Lucas with that dual position and other edges that I think are doing better there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be looking to buy 740k. Is pushing it a bit.
But Corey Horsburgh, he pumped out a 53 with 70, well, sorry, 21 negatives or 23 negatives there. That sin bin
Yeah,
was a bit annoying, but do you think that Corey's one that you definitely hold? But would you be looking to buy Corey at all, so showing that he could have gotten probably 76 points plus extra minutes if he wasn't sin bin?
yeah. Look, if he wasn't sin bin, he would have got 70 points more likely. But I would, if you have him, hold him, and if you don't have him, I'd be looking to buy him. Actually, yeah, he's played 3 great games this season. Pretty happy as the owner.
Yeah, I think he's going to be close to one of the best mids this year. I think your mids kind of want to be Yo, House, May, Horsburgh by the end of the season. And I think if you get him
Yeah,
now, I don't necessarily know
I've
if
got
he'll
them all
play
for.
Origin. Um, Matty Nicholson with a 47 makes 49k there. Do you think he's too expensive now, 550k of Hosking due back in about 4 weeks?
No, I'd be looking to buy him if you can.
Yeah,
You know,
good base
47.
stats there.
That's all base stats. No attacking for him. You'd be pretty happy if you bought him.
Yeah, I do agree. Tom Starling, one you hold. Jamal Fogarty, do you have any interest in him this week? 41 there, kind of his lower game, not many kicking meters there. Jamal does it all for them, though. Do you have any interest in Jamal at all?
Yeah, yeah, I'd be looking at buying him. Not a bad option. But yeah, see how he goes in the weeks to come because his break even will probably be a bit higher this week. So yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, what do you think?
yeah, I think he's one that you watch the next couple of weeks and look to buy him. Uh,
Yeah,
Probably give him one more week there.
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Talke Aho could be an interesting buy with Paseka out for an extended period of time there. He did have a high break even going low there, but I do think you give it one more week.
Yeah, give it another week. See how he goes. See what minutes he gets next week. Could be a
Yeah,
buy.
and what about Tamale, 18 there, gone low? Would you still be looking to buy him? And was this kind of his just floor game there that you kind of saw?
Yeah, it's been a bit disappointing, isn't it? 18 points, but wouldn't really be looking to buy him. But if you own him, you hold him for now.
Yeah, if you're an owner of him, you definitely hold him. And the last one there, Morgan Smith is getting injured. Do you think that'll help Corey Horsburgh's minutes?
Yeah, it could actually. Yeah,
Do you know what injury
but
that was, or is this just a head knock?
I actually didn't. I don't think I watched the game, but
Yeah,
yeah, wouldn't. I mean, Horsby's been getting 65 minutes, hasn't he, most weeks, or 60 minutes. So,
yeah, 55 to 60.
I mean, he might get an extra 5 minutes, but well, their rotation's been a bit weird, hasn't it? The Raiders.
Yeah, and Joe Tarpany
Horsby
is due
played the
back this
first
week
half.
too.
Who's due back?
Joe
Oh,
Tarpany.
yeah, wouldn't be. Yeah, I don't think Horsby gets any more minutes, so leave it.
Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining us, Paddy. Do you have any last comments?
Nah, that's all for me.
Yeah, cool. Sweet, guys. See you in the next one.